Dear the Mineola class of 2020 and life in the year of 2020. What the actual heck is going on? We came into this year starting a new decade, thinking that it would be the best one yet. And while it may have started off like that, it all quickly changed once March rolled around. Introducing the coronavirus outbreak in the United States, with New York being hit the absolute hardest of all. A disease originating in Wuhan, China in late 2019 has now spread and taken over the entire world, with over 200,000 cases in the state of New York alone and approaching 700,000 in the United States, with over 2 million worldwide. It's safe to say that this problem will definitely have some devastating effects, one of which is affecting the class of 2020's senior year. Kids born around or after 9/11 who witnessed the Sandy Hook shooting as 5th graders, had a gun threat at school as 8th graders, and witnessed the Douglas High School shooting as sophomores, and watched a kid die in a car crash as juniors. Now we are seniors. We've already seen enough bad, and now a virus comes out of nowhere to try and strip the rest of our senior year away. Years of hard work since we first started our years of school as nervous little 5-year-olds that didn't want to leave our mommies and daddies. With all of the milestones we've been looking forward to our entire lives, our final pep rallies, senior to senior days, sports seasons, final moments in the classroom and with teachers, prank day, boat trip, prom, and even graduation are all in extreme jeopardy of being taken away from us. As the virus has continued to spiral out of control and forcing the governor to keep extending school closures for our own safety, it's quite likely that the last day of high school already happened without us even knowing it, and that we will not even have a chance to walk the halls one last time or fulfill the tradition of senior countdown and stink bombs and water balloons on the supposed last day, as every other class did, or even say a proper goodbye to our teachers and classmates who have always been there with us that we will probably never see again. The students who had to take the Regents in June have also lost their opportunity to possibly pass that one more required test. COVID-19 is affecting everything in life right now, even aside from school. Other non-school personal life events that I've been looking forward to, such as fishing trips, parties and gatherings with family and friends, and vacations, are all in danger of being canceled. The thought of my entire year being ruined because of a pandemic is sickening, but we must take this time to recognize the sacrifices we are making for those who need it most. With all infected people and lives lost, we must take this time to pray for them and understand that the governor is doing the right thing, even though it's crushing the remainder of our final year together. We certainly didn't deserve this, and yes, it's mad messed up and mad unfair. We may not even get the chance to have our yearbook signed by all our beloved teachers and classmates that we cherish so much, even more so now during these difficult and uncertain times. My advice to anybody in life, but most especially the underclassmen, as Dar Man would say, be grateful for what you have before it's all gone. High school goes by way faster than you think, and while it doesn't normally end like this, crazy shit in life still happens. Use this instance of how coronavirus is affecting the class of 2020 in their senior year as an example to be prepared for anything, to be prepared for unexpectedness, to be prepared for change, to be prepared for disappointment, because truth is, life's never fair and is full of letdowns. Things in life don't always go the way we want them to, or plan them to, or how we imagine them to be. I remember as a 10th grader wanting to be a senior and graduate so bad. Now I do anything to be in 10th grade again, actually enjoying high school, as I certainly didn't imagine it to end up like this. I imagined us having our senior prank and a real last day of high school and enjoying our senior trip and prom with a fun-filled night out with friends and teachers, and most importantly of all, wearing that cap and gown and walking down that aisle while pomp and circumstance played, walking onto the stage and sitting next to all the classmates I've worked together with for 13 years, hearing our class's president and advisors give all their speeches to us while we then stood up, shake the principal's hand, and received our diploma in front of hundreds of proud parents and teachers that guided us all the way to that point as we set off to the next chapter of our lives. Right now, all hope for this seems lost, but once this is all over, we'll come back stronger and more together than ever before, and we will learn to appreciate things more and not take things for granted. Hang tight and stay safe and healthy, everyone. I'm more eager for life to be normal and good again than anybody else. As hard and challenging as it is, we are all in this together, and we will get through this.